first ever YouTube video. This is a review of the GRACEFIT and BMD teams Get Shreddy for Summer Fitness Guide. So the fitness guide was the gym one. I didn't choose the home one. I actually started the guide when I started the gym, so it was all fairly new to me. I was a beginner going into it, and now I feel a lot stronger for doing it. I've kind of got the progress that I wanted to get. I'll leave some form of picture here of my progress. I've got quite a couple of progress pictures to show. I kind of wanted to lose that weight from over Christmas and stuff, ready for the summer, which I think I have achieved, to be honest. But it's not all about losing weight. Everybody obviously has a different body type, so you might not lose what I lose, or you might not see the progress that I do. You might see different progress. Some people that I've seen on the Facebook page have lost like kind of more on their back, and they've kind of toned up their back or toned up their legs. A lot of people have toned up their stomachs. It depends on what your goal is and what kind of outcome you want, because everybody's got a different body type, so like it's going to be difficult to like look at other people's progress pictures and think that's what you're going to do when you get there, because you might not. It all depends on your weights. Like, for example, I went into it only holding the 5 on the squats, back squats, and sumo lifts and stuff like that, whereas now I've finished it, up to about a 17.5. So it all depends on like your strength, because that's what you're building up over the 6 weeks, and 6 weeks is a really long time. So if you don't really commit to it, or you think, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get like along with that, 6 weeks is a really long time to keep it going. But she's kind of split it off into 1 to 2 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and 5 to 6 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks was my absolute favourite weeks. 2 weeks, sorry, weeks. 2 weeks, because it was really high intensity, and once you've done the first 2 weeks of it, you knew exactly kind of what you were doing, and she kind of switched it up a bit on weeks 3 to 4. So exercises you haven't previously done, you were doing it in that, but then the exercises that you had been doing were in that as well, so you could build up and kind of like just smash it on the 3 to 4 weeks. The 5 to 6 weeks for me was a bit more challenging, because there was a few exercises that I really didn't understand. That's just kind of my preference. So going into it quite fresh and raw, I didn't really know how to go about doing that, and my confidence was already being pushed by going to the gym already. So I kind of skipped those exercises that were on the weeks 5 to 6. I should have really done it, but I didn't, because I just didn't feel confident and strong enough to do it. So I kind of just left it, and then I kind of either added something else on a separate like thing I saw on her page. She has a few exercises. I either switched it for some of that, or I just really left it and pushed myself further on the other exercises. I weighed myself before I did the fitness guide, and I weighed myself after, and I weighed exactly the same. So although I haven't actually lost any weight, I physically have, which I wasn't going into it wanting to lose absolutely loads of weight. I did want to lose a few pounds and stuff, but I didn't do that. But then again, I did tone up, and I have lost quite a lot around my stomach, which I'm very thankful for. Other than that, I didn't lose any. So for me, I wasn't weighing myself. I just wanted to see what I weighed before, and I wanted to see what I weighed after. But throughout the whole 6 weeks, I wasn't weighing myself, because I didn't want that to put me off, because once you go on the scales and you realise, oh, I'm exactly the same weight, it kind of puts a downer on your progress, and then you think, oh, I might not go to the gym because I'm not making any progress. But you are. You're either physically making progress, or you're mentally do it. Like, physically you're stronger, you're carrying more weight, like eventually you'll go up in weight, and you can feel yourself getting stronger, and mentally, like, it's really good, like kick-starting yourself and like rolling yourself into the progress of actually going, you know what, I'm going to do this. For 6 weeks is a long time to be committed to a guide, so by the end of it, just be proud of yourself for doing the 6 weeks, because I certainly am, because I'm not the type of person to stick to anything, and I did stick to this for the 6 weeks. What also helped was probably making my Instagram page. I kind of was making just daily posts about how I'm getting on, my progress, and every day I would be going to the gym, putting something on Instagram, and it's kind of like, it kind of motivates you more to go. And also my diet, I was just eating more healthy. I don't drink normal milk anyway, so that wasn't in my diet. I was tending to eat less bread because that bloats you quite a lot. But other than that, I was just eating smaller portions, healthier portions. I didn't count my calories. I don't do it. To long term think, can I stick to this? Can I stick to this lifestyle? Like, yes, you can probably cut bread out. Yes, you can probably switch your milk up. Like, you can take those first few extra steps to make a healthier lifestyle. I just tried to eat less meat. I switched my meat up for vegetarian options, or I just switched certain things to see how it would fit in my lifestyle. During this whole process, I actually did use a BND band. I got I think it's the extra heavy booty emoji resistance band. So then when I was doing weighted squats, then I could add extra weight onto my legs, or I was doing hip thrusts, I could add that onto it as well. So it kind of gives you an extra kind of boost with it. And I didn't have a medium resistance band, I went straight in with the extra heavy, and personally for me it's been really good because it's probably built up my strength even more by going straight in with the extra heavy. And it's a really good resistant band, so if you do want to do that, then definitely go for it, because the resistance band are 100% worth the money. So I did a Q&A over on my Instagram to ask anyone what kind of questions they had for me while I was filming this video, so then anything I miss can be covered with these questions. A few questions that I've got are, is it worth the £25? So she has two guides out. She has the home one and then she has the gym one. You can use the home one in the gym, so you can adapt that one if you're not too sure, but the gym one is mainly full of machine stuff. So if you don't really have gym equipment, then I'd probably opt for the home one, so then you can adapt that in the gym. If you're not that confident in going to the gym, definitely get the home one. You do need resistant bands, kettlebells and stuff like that, but if you have all of that sort of stuff, then definitely go for the home one, and maybe, I don't know, head to the gym weeks like 5 to 6 and then adapt it in the gym, so then you're just getting that extra confidence boost when you go there. The £25 I'd probably say is worth it for the progress that I made. I hadn't done a fitness guide before, I hadn't committed to the gym like I had to this, and it really did help my mental state as I was doing finishing my first year of university. So it really did motivate me to go to the gym, get up really early, do my work, and then I could feel like I've done something with my day, which is really good for me, because otherwise I would just literally sit there, maybe do my work, maybe not. But instead I would get up at 6, go straight to the gym, come back, shower, and then get ready to do some work. So it kind of set up a routine for it. So I would say it definitely is worth the money. Another question I got was, how much of it do you have to do in the gym and how much of it do you have to do at home? Again, touching on the two different fitness guides she's got out, the home one and the gym one. I would definitely recommend, if you don't want to use certain things in the gym or you're not quite used to it yet, maybe get the home one, and like I said before, maybe adapt it in the gym like halfway through the guide or something like that. If you don't feel that confident, you can definitely adapt the home one for the gym. Someone asked, what does it actually consist of? So it's quite machine based, the gym one. It's split up into 6 days, so you're in the gym 6 days a week and then you've got one rest day. She has got other recommendations inside the guide where you can split up and do, say, 5 times a week or maybe 4 times a week. It's personally up to you and how you fit it in, but I was in 6 days a week and then one rest day, and it consists of, it's quite weight based. You are using most of the machines, and mainly just weights and stuff like that, which didn't put me, at first when I read the guide when I bought it, it did put me off slightly, because I had no idea how to use it. It doesn't say anything about your posture or anything, so you could end up doing it wrong potentially, but I asked a PT in the gym. The home guide is more with the resistant bands base, so if you've got the resistant bands, the long band and the short band, you could probably adapt it to that. If you haven't, you can just swap it for kettlebells or something like that, which would be better, I guess, than the resistant bands. But you can buy the resistant bands, do it with that, or just switch to the resistant band in the guide for the kettlebell, so then you've got like more options and stuff like that. So the gym one consists of weights and the home one consists of more resistant band type work. Someone else asked me how you keep motivated. I'm not gonna lie to you, there were some days where I literally didn't want to go to the gym at all, but I knew that I'd already paid for the guide. That kind of gives me another motivation. Like, I've paid £25 for this guide, so if I don't use it, it's going to be a waste of money. So on the days that I did feel like that, I would literally get up, force myself to the gym, and after I came out I knew I would feel so much better. And the days where I just felt like utter crap, I definitely think on the days that I felt kind of rubbish and didn't really want to do anything, I would definitely just force myself to go again, because I would think I want these certain type of results, or like I really do want to push myself, and if I don't push myself I'm not going to end up where I want to be. So I kind of just force myself to get out of bed. So someone else asked me what were my problems with the guide. Personally for me it was more strength, because most of it is weight based, and I'd never known how to use them before. I kind of went just in with like a 5 to begin with, and just see how that went. And at first it was like, that was heavy for me when I first began. That was really heavy, and I kind of didn't know how I was going to make progress with a 5. So when I kind of moved to a 10, I thought, oh right, okay, maybe I can make this progress. I can build up my strength if I just commit to it, and I kind of actually focus my mental state on, you can do this. You don't have to stay on a 5. Like, 5's still fine, like 5's good, but my issue was with the guide is it doesn't tell you, like it doesn't give you kind of guidance. It has one picture, it does have pictures in the guide, but it only has like 1 or 2 I think, and it doesn't kind of, I had to Google some of the stuff to begin with because it didn't give me the full thing. So when I had to Google how to do it, because it didn't say anything like that, and that's what kind of did let it down for me. I really liked the guide, but that's what let it down for me slightly. Okay, so I'm going to go through some pros and cons of this guide, just to end the video. Some pros of it would be that I did get where I want to be, and it did kickstart me in getting into a nicer diet, and it kickstart me into going to the gym all the time, and it did kind of build my confidence in the gym as well, with doing the weights and just being able to walk in a crop top and leggings and just being like, I don't really care what you think I'm wearing, to be honest, I'm wearing it for me and not for you. So that kind of pushed me in the right direction, and give me a real big confidence boost for the gym, and also the fact that I did stick to it. You can stick to it, it's really easy to stick to. Like, it's only taking up like an hour of your day to go to the gym and do an exercise. It's not taking very much of your day just to go, okay, I'm going to get up, go to the gym, come back, that's your day done for the guide. Some cons would be that not enough pictures. Obviously you can't have a whole page full of pictures, but a little bit more description would have been better personally for me, just because I don't click onto things very well. So having a bunch of words there, am I going to read that? Probably not. So I tend to look at pictures more, and if the pictures aren't describing what I want to see, then it's not a very big downfall because there is pictures already. So that's just personally to me what I thought about the guide, and that's the only con really that I have, because this guide was so good for me. It kickstarted me in the right direction, so it motivated me to now go on to another guide and just get me fitter, and I have a healthier lifestyle now because of this guide, and it kick-started me, because before this I wasn't going to the gym, I wasn't eating properly, like I wasn't eating healthy anyway. So this guide has now pushed me to go to the gym every day. I have a membership. I still have the membership because I didn't think I would still have the membership. I've had the membership for 2 months now, so I actually have that, and now I can go to the gym 6 times a week, whereas usually I would be going once a year kind of thing. So I can now go 6 times a week. I can eat more healthy. Yeah, it's not eating healthy all the time, however I am eating more healthy, and because I started this guide, it's kind of motivated me because I have seen progress. If I hadn't have seen progress, I probably would have been like, yeah, I'm not going to do another guide. But because I've seen more progress, I can now go on to do other things because this guide's kick-started me in the right direction. If that's what you're looking for, 100% would buy this guide. If you don't want to do it in the gym, buy the home guide. They're both worth the money. I did buy both of them, so I do know what each one consists of. So I 100% would recommend, if you don't want to do it in the gym, get the home one, and then halfway through maybe go to the gym and start it in the gym, adapt it in the gym. Like, if you're not that confident, 100% would purchase this guide. If you really need to kickstart yourself in the right direction for summer, it would be this guide 100%. I'm really happy with the progress I made anyway, so 100% purchase the guide. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to me, and I'm sure I'll have more reviews to come about different guides, and I've got some few exciting videos to come up as well. So if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's at BethUKFit. I'll leave the link in the description below. If you want to see more of my progress, that's where it'll be.